Hello, I'm making this video because I recently completed the June's Journey Swagbucks challenge in 15 days, and a few people are interested in a guide, so hopefully if you follow my guide you can do the same. June's Journey is a hidden object game, so in each scene you have to find all of the hidden objects displayed at the bottom of the screen. So once I've found an object, the word disappears from the bottom of the screen and another object takes its place. This continues until the words stop appearing and the scene's over. Now I'll just go over a quick overview of the gameplay elements and go into more detail about some of these later in the video. So here you have orchids. Orchids are the most important part of the challenge because you need orchids to level up. June's Journey is nice and simple because the level you are corresponds directly to what scene you're able to play. For example, for the Swagbucks challenge you need to reach scene 56. This means you need to be level 56. To get orchids, you need to place buildings or decorations. You can see all my buildings and decorations on the screen here. You'll notice there are a lot of duplicate decorations, and there's a reason for that which I'll get into later. Down here at this cash register is how you purchase buildings and decorations. To purchase these you need coins, and you get coins from finishing scenes, opening packs, completing challenges, and playing events. Up here is your energy. You need energy to play scenes. Each scene costs a total of 15 energy per attempt, or 10 if you have the add bonus. Here are your diamonds. If you've played mobile games before, you'll be familiar with how these work. Almost every game has some form of them. Essentially you use them to purchase whatever you'll need, and you can buy more of them if you want to speed up construction on your buildings, get more energy, or reroll challenges. Honestly, I wasn't very careful with my diamond use, and I didn't feel like I needed to be. I used them almost exclusively to reroll challenges, and I never ran out. And speaking of challenges, here is the Help Wanted tab. Basically, you have challenges you need to complete in order to get various rewards. Over here are all your events, and down here are your seasonal sets. This is essentially a battle pass. I don't have much to say about this, except completing challenges and building from the seasonal set will get you points, which allow you to complete the battle pass and get various rewards. I'm going to show you how you should play scenes for the most amount of coins and the fastest progression. First, you need to use this website, gamersunite.com. This is an extremely helpful site as it lists every scene of the game and it shows you where each object is. So before I even start a scene, let's say I'm doing Wooded Lane, I go to Volume 1, Chapter 1 and find the scene. It's often worth looking over the objects here before you start to give you a general idea. Now I'm going to click this button to watch an ad. This reduces the cost of each attempt from 15 to 10 energy for the next 30 minutes. You should be doing this all the time. Now before I start I can take note of what I need to find. I see you need to find a pumpkin, a saddle and a hedgehog. So I'll start and notice the bonus meter here. You should always try to finish the scene without this bonus meter running out. Now what I'll do is wait until there are 3 objects which I can't find, then I'll pause the game and go to the Gamers Unite scene I opened earlier. I can then search each object in the scene before I return. It's important to note that you can only pause each scene one time without losing your bonus, so wait until there are 3 objects you can't find before you pause. With that scene done, you'll see I've got a few rewards, some coins with the 10 bonus for perfecting it. There's the maximum number of coins I can get for finishing a 5-star scene, 75 or I think sometimes more if you beat your high score. You can also get construction materials, energy and items for completing events. Now you'll notice that scene I just did was a 5-star scene. Each scene starts off as 0 stars and as you progress you collect more stars. The higher stars a scene is, the more items you'll need to find per attempt, but you'll also get bigger rewards. To progress, you'll need to find 2 clues which are listed at the bottom of the screen like any other object. You'll see the clue is glowing gold. The first clue you'll need to find the first time you attempt the scene, and the second clue you'll need to find just after you've 3-starred the scene. So you don't have to get 5 stars in every scene, but it's often worth doing to get 5-star boxes, which contain very good loot. You also need to collect stars to build certain buildings and to progress to the next chapter. Okay, so you don't want to fall into the trap of thinking that this game is as simple as just completing the scenes until you reach scene 56. That would be way too easy. What you need to focus on is collecting as many orchids as possible so that you can progress to the next scene. This wiki here, judesjourney.fandom.com, has a page for how many orchids you need for each level, and as you can see, this number increases exponentially. The most efficient way to get orchids is to build buildings and to build decorations from the seasonal sets. So buildings are good because you get more orchids by upgrading them. Buildings aren't able to be built until you've collected enough stars, which you get from completing scenes. Once you've built them, you can upgrade them with building materials, which you get from completing scenes and from 1-star and 5-star packs. The great thing about buildings is they become a source of orchids without needing to spend any coins. Seasonal sets you can find here. You'll see you get points for placing decorations from the seasonal sets. Each reward here is a box of battle pass points, so you can progress in that. And the grand prize, you get to place a decoration and get orchids. Now, a bit about the cost of decorations. So each decoration will give you 1 orchid per 30 coins. So you might think, hey, why don't I just spend all my coins on these 1x1 pathways? Especially because they build instantly. The reason you don't want to do that is because, firstly, seasonal decorations give you the bonuses I've just discussed. The other reason is your island has limited space. To expand, you'll need compasses, which you can generally only get from 1 and 5-star packs, i.e. they are finite. So, I found the most efficient use of your coins is to only purchase the most expensive seasonal set items. These can be very pricey, as you can see here it costs 19,500 coins. But the amount of orchids for the space is the most efficient, and you get more points towards completing your seasonal set. Also, the time they take to be built is faster than other decorations. You'll see this one gives me 600 orchids and takes 3 days to be built. This one gives me 650 orchids and takes 2 days and 23 hours to build. So, just to recap, it's nice and simple. The only decorations you want to build are the most expensive from the seasonal sets and the main buildings. To get coins for buildings and decorations, you'll need to complete scenes, challenges, and events. Challenges should be your main focus. They'll provide you with rewards like more energy, coins, and tokens needed to complete events. If you use the wiki here, you'll see a complete list of challenges. Most of them are pretty self-explanatory, but I'll go through a few just to detail how to best complete them. Open standard or 5-star boxes. The best way to complete this is to not open any boxes until you have at least 6 standard boxes and 2 5-star boxes. That way, when you get the challenge, you can complete it instantly. Collect coins from the estate building. This is your estate building here. Don't collect any coins until you get this challenge. That way you can complete it instantly. Beat your own high score. Do this by playing new scenes, as you'll be beating your high score with almost every attempt. Find clues. Do this by playing new scenes. Collect character cards and compasses. Get these by opening packs. Character cards are good because once you have 7 of them, you get a full bar of energy. Materials, just complete scenes and open packs. Now these are the ones I almost always re-rolled. Gift bushes to your friends. This isn't worth it as bushes cost diamonds. It's cheaper to just pay diamonds to re-roll the challenge. Eventually you unlock spare grass, which costs coins instead, so once you've done that, you could complete the challenge that way. It's up to you. Complete renovations for a landmark. This one takes way too long. Just re-roll it. Travel to the next chapter. Re-roll it unless you're close to reaching the next chapter. Now you should be accepting the reward from challenges as soon as you complete them, and re-roll them by watching an ad. You have a maximum of 110 energy. You want to make sure to use this as often as possible. The best way to do this, I found, is to find a scene you're really good at, and just grind it if you don't have much time. For example, I became very fast at completing the wooded lane scene, and I could easily use all 110 energy within about 5 or 10 minutes. So I just do this on my work breaks. Energy takes 3 hours and 40 minutes to replenish from empty. You can get tons of energy from events, challenges, and boxes. I would spend the start of my day playing for 1 to 2 hours, as I'd get on a streak of completing challenges and events, plus opening boxes, and have a lot of energy to use. Then I'd mostly just do the wooded lane scene to use my energy and grind for coins the rest of the time. Events are definitely worth completing. This detectives needed one is very simple. Just collect these little tokens to get rewards. For the Fairground Fortune, you'll need to complete tasks to get these coins and spin the wheel to get rewards. Most of these tasks you'll complete just by playing hidden object scenes. The Sweep the Board event is a very rewarding one, but some may find it difficult. You'll need to complete timed hidden object scenes to progress on the board, and if you fail a scene, you'll return to the previous checkpoint. You also can't pause these scenes. I completed 2 sweep the board challenges and never lost a scene, and I did it by having Gamers Unite up on my computer screen. So to find a scene, you'll attempt it for the first time, then you'll search 3 items from that scene on the Gamers Unite search bar here, and study the scene before continuing. The advantage of having this on your computer is that you can quickly search up items while you're attempting the scene. It seems that if you tab out of the game on your phone, you'll automatically fail the scene. There are other events like Secrets and the Detective League one, but I won't include a guide as honestly I didn't find them very helpful. You can do them if you have the time, as they don't use energy. So I had a Swagbucks challenge to make 1 purchase for a reward of 200 SB, or $2. I had an offer when I first downloaded the game to spend $2 on a bunch of bonus energy. I did this on my first day and it was great for making early progression. You won't need to spend any more money than that. So in summary, use Gamers Unite to perfect scenes. You want to always have a few buildings or decorations being constructed as you want a steady number of orchids coming in. You should only build the main buildings and the most expensive decoration from the seasonal set. Focus on completing challenges, complete events when possible, deplete your energy as often as possible. And that's about it. Please like the video and comment if it was helpful. If people enjoyed this guide, I might make more for future challenges, so if you subscribe you'll see those. Bye bye.